Hey, what's up you guys, it's Forge here and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a Minecraft mod review for the Project E mod, I forgot what I called, the Equivalent Change mod for 1.8 plus I believe. So yeah, we are in Minecraft 1.12. If you guys find this useful or enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and leave a comment down below. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so let's take a look in the first chest, which is facing the wrong way. By the way, just because, I was originally setting it out in one way and then I changed to another. So the first thing we have is low covalence dust. This is a crafting item used in Project E, and that is made with redstone and an iron ingot, and you get 40 of these guys. Now, one of these will probably be enough unless you plan on making a ton of stuff. And then medium covalence dust, again, another crafting item, as far as the wiki says at least anyway. And this is made with 8 cobblestone and 1 coal. And high covalence dust, same thing, another crafting item made with a diamond and a piece of coal. So this is actually pretty cheap stuff. And this stuff all is used to make the first item we're going to look at, which is the Alchemical Chest, which is made with 1 diamond, a chest, 2 stone, 2 iron, and low covalence, medium covalence, and high covalence dust. And this guy is capable of holding 104 stacks of items, as opposed to a normal double chest, which is capable of holding 72 stacks. Also, it can be upgraded with various other items, which we will get into later as we craft them. So that is the Alchemical Chest. It's also a crafting ingredient in the Energy Condenser, which is the next block we're going to be taking a look at. The Energy Condenser, which is made with 4 diamonds, an Alchemical Chest, and 4 obsidian. And if I plop this guy down here, the whole basis of this mod is EMC. As you can see, each of these items have a little thing saying EMC underneath them. So oakwood planks have 8, cobblestone have 1, podzol has 2, glass has 1. So if I grab 64 glass and 1 orange wool, say I only had this 1 orange wool, I put it in here, set as the target block, and I'd get another piece of orange wool. This energy condenser would turn 1 64 glass into 1 piece of orange wool. That's why it was initially called equivalent exchange. So that's basically how the EMC works. So you have blocks of diamonds, which have like 73,000. And like some things don't have it, like diamond ore. I'm trying to find another example. Emerald ore. I don't think any of the ores, except possibly iron, might. I think iron. No ores have it, an EMC, but pretty much every other block in the game. All of these things do. All the books do. The arrows do not, it seems. Tome of Undying doesn't. All of this stuff does. I'm pretty sure most of this stuff does, yeah, pretty much. And beetroot, all the food stuff does. All of this does. I think the highest EMC value is an emerald block in the game with 147,000. Because I think nether stars have slightly less. Yeah. So emerald blocks are the highest in the game. I do believe elytras don't have them. I did not know that. But yeah, that is the energy condenser. Okay guys, the next item we have is the Philosopher's Stone. This is basically the base of this mod. It does 3 main uses. 1 is a crafting tool, 2 is transmutation, and 3 it's a portable crafting grid. It's quite an expensive portable crafting grid. But yeah, it's made with 1 diamond, 4 redstone, and 4 glowstone. And if you have one of these guys, you can press C to open it, the crafting table up. You can, if I click on the uses here, you can craft it with an emerald, turn it to 2 diamonds. You can craft it with gold, turn it to 8 iron, Mobius fuel, blah blah blah, turn iron into ender pills. There are an absolute there's only this many recipes it's really used for, and it's going to be very useful later on. So I recommend you make one of these. Also, it can be used to turn dirt to sand, and you can upgrade the area by pressing V up to a maximum of this area, whatever it is, and then Shift V to decrease it. Also, if you have things like stone, you can transmutate that into cobblestone. With dirt, I believe you can do something with it. Yeah, you can turn to sand and grass. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You can change the wood type you have. I'm pretty sure you can change the sapling type. Not like that. Okay, you can't change the sapling. Oh, you can change the sapling type. You just have to aim at it. Okay, so that's the uses of Philosopher's Stone. It's also capable of smelting items, which I Don't actually know where that is. There's probably a control for it. Extra function C, change mode, switch to panel mode, line mode. Oh, I'm guessing if I, yeah, so I've got that mode, and what was that, G? Cube mode, panel mode, line mode, so I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, that is the Philosopher's Stone. The next thing we have is in here, and that is the Transmutation Table. Now this is very useful. It is made with a Philosopher's Stone, 4 stone, and how much is that? 4 obsidian. If I come over here, and we have the Transmutation Tablet on the floor. Now this is basically an EMC storage, so if I put in that there, it'll learn how to make spruce wood, and it'll store EMC in here. So if I just throw a few things in here and just grab some emerald blocks, and it's learned all of these things. So now I can pull out some jungle wood as my EMC decreases, but you'll probably notice most of my EMC goes as soon as emerald blocks go. Also, the emerald blocks disappear because they are no longer available because the amount of EMC you have is not high enough for what you want to do. Also, you can search things like wood, etc., and there are multiple different pages for different things you add. So if I grab all this stuff, things also have to have EMC. I should probably mention that so I can grab some stuff from Project E and stuff, and etc. These don't actually have EMC, but yeah, we got a lot of things in there now, and there you go. And you can see there are 2 pages now of things. I don't know why there are 2 dark matter axes, but there you go. That is the Transmutation Tablet table. Next one is the Transmutation Tablet. This is made with the Transmutation Table and 4 stone and 4 obsidian. Now these recipes are a lot easier than they are in most mod packs. Most mod packs will edit the recipes of all of these things to make them a little harder to get because they're very cheaty. And yeah, EMC is stored as player bound, I think that's the correct way of saying it. But yeah, so in the Transmutation Tablet, you basically have a portable version of the Transmutation Table that you can access all of your EMC and items from. So if you teach this everything, then, you know, you have everything. But yeah, that's the Transmutation Tablet. Okay, you guys, so the next thing we have is Alchemical Coal. Now, this is a fuel source. It's also a crafting ingredient, and you're going to need to get all the way up to this Aeternalis fuel, I don't know how to say it, to get dark matter, which is very important in Project E. So to get a piece of alchemical coal, you need 4 coal and the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone is not consumed. It never is consumed in any crafting recipe. I should have stated that here as well. It's not consumed here, so you don't have to make more than 1 Philosopher's Stone. And then to make Mobius fuel, you're going to need 4 alchemical coal and a Philosopher's Stone. And to make Aeternalis fuel, you're going to need 4 Mobius fuel and Philosopher's Stone. So basically, you're going to need a whole lot of coal. And then you're going to want to make this stuff called dark matter, which is pretty useful and has a fairly high EMC value. And that is made with 8, I couldn't think of the word, 8 Aeternalis fuel, surrounded, a diamond block surrounded by 8 Aeternalis fuel. I can't speak today, and it's because I'm trying to say this word. And that'll give you 1 piece of dark matter, which is not much at all, really. So once you've got your dark matter, once you've got a bit of it, you can make some red matter, which is better than the dark matter, and as you can see, it has a higher EMC value. And this is made with 3 dark matter and 6 Aeternalis fuel. It's that word, it is. It's really throwing me. So once you've got this, you're probably going to wonder, how do I get all those resources? Well, you can use these things called energy collectors to collect EMC from light, daylight, glowstone on top of it, etc. And the first one is the Energy Collector Mark 1. This is made with 6 glowstone, a diamond block, furnace, and a piece of glass. And if I place this guy down, he will generate a maximum of 4 EMC per second and store up to 10,000 EMC. Now, you cannot just place this guy next to here. You can't. He will collect the EMC, but you can't really do anything with him. So he's collecting it via daylight, or you can just stick a piece of glowstone on top of him. And we'll get to how you, so it works underground in days, in overnight or etc. We'll get to how you transfer it to this energy condenser after that. But yeah, that is the energy condenser, the energy collector Mark 1. Then you can upgrade that boy using a, I don't know why I said boy, I've been watching way too much Captain Sparkles. You can upgrade that guy to an Energy Collector Mark II, and that is made with 7 glowstone blocks, an Energy Collector Mark I, and a piece of dark matter, and this will collect a maximum of 12 EMC per second and store up to 30,000 EMC. And then finally you have the Energy Collector Mark III, which doesn't need any light above it, which makes it a whole lot more useful than the other two, and this is where you're going to want to get to make a power flower, which I will show you how to make in just a second. But the Energy Collector Mark III is made with 7 glowstone, an Energy Collector Mark II, and red matter. But before we get onto the power flower, I'd like to show you the Antimatter Relays. Okay guys, so the Antimatter Relay Mark 1s. These have 2 uses, but before we do get to those, let's actually show you how to craft them. The Antimatter Relay Mark 1 is made with 8 obsidian, 7 obsidian, a diamond block, and a piece of glass. And if we come over here to the energy condenser and place this guy in here, we can throw in some stuff and it will use it to create EMC essentially, which can then be moved into here if I want to make a chest, for example. So if I just chuck some of that in there, you know, it's also capable of storing up to 100,000 EMC and can output 64 EMC per second. So yeah, we're making a lot of chests here. But yeah, let's take that stuff out and break that. And then if you want to upgrade that to the Antimatter Relay Mark II, you take 7 obsidian and Antimatter Relay Mark I and a piece of dark matter, and you get this guy, and that can output 192 EMC per second with a maximum storage of 1 million EMC. And then if you take that guy up another level by surrounding it again in 7 obsidian, a Antimatter Relay Mark II, and red matter, you can make an Antimatter Relay Mark III, which is capable of outputting 640 EMC per second and can store a maximum of, I'm not even going to try and read that number. But yeah, these are the guys you use to move the energy from the energy collector. So if I place this guy here and then place this guy here, you'll see it is giving the energy condenser power. So if I grab all of these guys, you can make this thing called a power flower, which is a very OP way of generating resources and is very useful. So you place this like this, and you go like that, and you place these guys all around here, in whatever direction you want them to face. And then you place the energy condenser here. The only thing is you cannot have one on the front, or at least one part of this guy, because you need to be able to get into the energy condenser. So you can go like this, and yeah, you can still open this guy. So you can go like that, and yeah, you generate a bunch of EMC, and it really wouldn't take you that long. Well, it would take you quite a while to make one of these, but as you can see, EMC is just being generated by all of these energy collector Mark IIIs. You need Mark IIIs, and you'll need the Mark III relays to do this. Because the Mark IIIs do not need to be in direct daylight, and the energy condenser Antimatter Relay Mark III is the only thing capable of transmitting the amount of EMC that efficiently. But yeah, and this is called a power flower, which I definitely recommend you make one of. You can also use these things where I don't know, there's something in Stone Block where you can like make the chest like automatically output somewhere, so you can have this front bit on and just speed it up just a little bit more, but you cannot do that in this because you've got to be able to access the chest. So that's the Antimatter Relays. Next we have the Klein Stars, which there are multiple levels of, which go up to Omega. I can't remember how many levels there are. I think there are 6. I'm going to go with 6, but there could be 7. And these are made with 8 Mobius fuel and a diamond, the basic Klein Star Ein. And these are basically EMC storage, I guess. So if I chuck one of these in here and just remove that, that's not good for my inventory at all. But yeah, if I place this guy in somewhere, oh there, it'll charge up the EMC value in the Klein Star, so it's charging 600, blah blah blah. If I grab a few more of these, I can speed this up. And yeah, it's not that much speeded up though. So yeah, you can see it's storing 2000 EMC inside of it, and the Klein Star iron can store up to 50,000, and then if you get 4 of these guys and place them in a circle, they can store up to 20,000, and then in the 4x4 again, the Client Start Dry can, I think it's German, I think, can store up to 200,000, then you do, no, 80,000, and then it's like 32,000, no, 320,000 for the Via, and just times it by 4 for each thing, I think. I'm gonna have to go check that actually, but that's what it seems to be the pattern. And then the Client Start Sphere, which is made from 4 Client Start Vias, and the Client Start Omega, which is the max level, which is made from the Client Start Sphere, 4 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna go check if I'm right on that math, and I'll be right back with you guys. This holds 50,000, then this holds 200,000, and then this holds 800,000, this holds 3.2 million, this holds whatever 4 times 3.2 million is, and this holds whatever 4 times 3.2 million is. You can do the math, or you can look it up on the wiki. But yeah, and these are also crafting components, as well as being able to store EMC, so that guy's nearly full. Or you can chuck it into a Client Start Omega, and then once I have the EMC in here, I can use it in here, and I can just discharge it and it'll empty it completely, or I can charge it back up. And if I put it in this burn slot here, the Client Star will disappear, like so, but it will be learned by this, but the EMC will go into the Transmutation Table. So yeah, as well as it can be charged in one of these guys, I do believe. No, it cannot. I can just duplicate them. That is a lie. I do apologize for that. But yeah, that is the Client Stars. So let's go ahead and move on to the dark matter blocks. These are supposed to be blocks of dark matter. Not. Oops. That was a little bit of a mess up there. Just my bad. They look the same. Dark matter blocks, which are going to be used quite a bit for crafting, and the dark matter blocks are made with 9 dark matter, obviously, and red matter blocks, which are probably a lot less used, probably 2 crafting recipes, yeah, which are made with 4 of that stuff, because I'm stupid, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is 4 as well. It's made with 4 dark matter and 4 red matter for a block. And then with these dark matter blocks and 4 red matter, you can make a dark matter pedestal, which is a very useful item, which we are going to get into what it's used for now. Okay guys, I didn't actually get as far as I'd hoped to this time, because I did record a bit more, but it took a bit longer than I actually expected. So we got as far as the dark matter pedestal. Next time we will be looking at the items that go on top of the dark matter pedestal, as well as upgrading a few other things, etc, etc. But yeah, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.